started. Hello, everybody. This is Bill Batson from Batson Enterprises. You are watching Blank Talk live with
Eden Batson from Batson Enterprises, his daughter.
Yes. A lot going on. I know we haven't been here for a couple of weeks. We've been out and about.
Hey, Frank Venable's on.
Hey,
Hey, Frank.
Yep, we're going to give Frank a shout out here in a little bit. We did get to go fishing with Frank.
Yes, we're getting ahead of ourselves, though.
We are getting ahead of ourselves. All right.
Where were we?
Where were we?
Yeah.
We just got back from being gone for a while, and we're going to have Blank Talk. We're going to talk about what we've been doing and about some of your adventures.
I went on lots of adventures. So it was my first year of going to Icast.
Yep.
It was wonderful.
Nice.
We had a great time.
Yes.
It's also, we call it my trip of the firsts.
Right.
Because it's my first year working for the company. It was my first Icast, and I got a lot of other firsts as well. Fishing-wise, which
Perfect.
is what this episode is going to be.
And that's what this episode, and we're going to talk about the blanks we used while we were out and about.
Yep.
You know, so where do we go? Where do you want to go from here?
Well, we wanted to give a couple shout-outs to... I like that! I wanted to give a couple shout-outs to some of the people who worked the booth
Yes.
at Icast. We had a bunch of amazing people there for us.
Yes.
The show was a little smaller this year from what I heard.
Yep. Yep. We had no Asian influence there.
Yeah.
You know, so all those little Asian companies were not there this year, but it was quality people. We had a lot of quality people. I got there at 8 in the morning, and my head was put down. My pen was writing. I was talking, kissing babies and shaking hands and taking orders the whole time.
Yeah.
You saw it.
I saw it.
You have a new appreciation for what Dad does.
Yes.
Out on the road.
It's insane. I mean, we're at the booth at 7:30 in the morning, and we're there until,
4:30, 5 o'clock, yeah.
Doesn't the show end at 6? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We're there until 6.
Right. And
It's a
then,
long day.
And then you go back after the show, you go back and you take a shower, and then you go out and entertain.
Yep.
And we go out and have dinners with clients and
Yes.
With our team and everything like that.
Yeah.
So let's start with the shout outs to the people that helped us.
Yes, we had a bunch of pro staff there.
We did have a lot of pro staff there, but let's start with our team.
Yes.
Our in-house team.
In-house team.
You know, so we had Mike Thorson, head of design, James Henning, product manager, Jeff Staples, the good old Jeff Staples, in the marketing manager. Holly, none of this would be happening without Holly. She did all of the organization.
The
She's
woman
amazing.
behind the camera.
Yeah, and
Yes.
she does a lot of different things for us, but organization, making sure everybody's there. Obviously, Eden. We had Sarge. We had myself.
Yes. Thank
So-
you.
Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Anyways, so that was our in-house staff that
Yes.
went. And then we had an extended family that came.
Yes.
We had Sean O'Connell,
Lori Heath.
Laurie Heath,
Jameson Redding.
Todd Dabrowski.
Yes. Adam J. We had Greg Ray.
Greg Gray was a
Tuna
new guy.
Fisher.
Tuna
if you
Fisher.
met a guy with the name tag on that said Tuna Fisher, that is Greg Ray.
Greg.
He was awesome.
Yeah,
We'd
Greg
love to
was a
have
good
him.
guy.
Yeah.
It was cool because Greg, we don't really know Greg too well. I've met him at shows. I met him at the ICRBE. He came to the Texas show, and he just emailed me and said, "Hey, Bill, I'd like to come. Could you get me a pass to get in?" And I do help people get passes to come in and take a look and walk around. But he surprised me. He was there in our booth the whole time.
Yeah.
Helping all the way to the end.
It was wonderful. I mean, all of our pro staff, all of our family,
Yes.
they came and they helped set up and they helped take down. And I think that really bonded us together as a team. You don't really see that from pro staff with other companies.
Right.
They're not there to take down or set up. They're just
Right.
there to go over there and shake
Right.
hands. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so our family was there for us. So we
Yep.
wanted to give a huge thank you. We also
Yep.
had someone else come in, Deb
Yes.
Deo.
Deb
Captain
Deo.
Deb.
Yep.
She's a wonderful lady angler.
Yes.
And it was wonderful meeting her, and we just wanted to give a huge shout out
Yep.
because we met her there,
Yep.
and she was there in our booth the entire time helping out, and then also helped for takedown.
Yes.
So it's nice making those connections.
The takedown was amazing. Usually, like Eden says, everybody disappears come takedown, right? Well, we had at least 10 to 12 people there helping us break down. It was the quickest breakdown we've ever had. We were out of there by 5:30.
Yep.
Show ended at 3:30. We were out of there by 5:30. First time ever. Obviously we pay extra to get our crates early so we can have our crates so we can pack up and get out of there.
Yeah.
But amazing show.
Yeah.
Awesome. Like Eden said, a little bit smaller. The attendance was down a little bit, but a lot of really cool things happened. We met a lot of new lady anglers.
Yes.
We're looking for more lady pro staff anglers, so we met a couple great women. We also, which was a really big deal, was the kids.
The kids. So apparently, and I didn't know this, but they opened the show up for kids, I think the last 2 days. And so there was a huge influx of some younger anglers, that's hard to say. And a lot of them stopped by the Batson booth. And as you know, we love the kids. Like, we want to be there for the next generation of fishing. We want to teach, we want to provide. And so we had a lot of these kids coming up showing interest, you know, looking Bill in the eyes and shaking his hand. And so we decided to do a couple giveaways because we bring so many built rods to these shows. I mean, we have these all built up for pro staff. So, I mean, if a kid needs a rod, Bill Batson's going to give him a rod.
It was pretty cool. I met some really cool kids. I met this one kid. What was his name? Something Money.
Cash Money.
Cash Money was his name.
I don't think that's his official name. I think his name is Cash.
But his handle was Cash Money. Good, cool little kid. I'm going to guess he was probably 8 or 9 years old. You know, looked me in the eyes. We talked story for a little while. I gave him a rod and he lit up. Right, and then there was another girl.
Yes, so she and her dad have this organization. It's called Kids Can Fish.
Kids Can Fish.
And her name is Caroline.
Caroline.
I remembered. Her name is Caroline. She came by. We saw her booth while we were at Icast. Just impressive little girl. Wonderful. I didn't get to talk to her as much as you did.
No, I talked to her. She's fired up and she has a real passion for it. You know, that's our next generation, these kids. You know, I got grandchildren that are that age, and we want them to grow up in this industry. We want them to have the passion that we have. Right?
That's true.
So that was a really good, really big highlight for me, was having those kids there. So, like you said, you know, Adam J was there and Lori Heath. Lori Heath did a great job promoting. She's a great promoter. And we all had dinner together as a team one night. And the Gale Force twins. And a lot of different things happened.
And Kevin Lanier.
Oh, yeah, Kevin Lanier was there.
Yes. So, because we had all of our pro staff in our Icast booth, we decided to do one-on-one pro staff spotlights with each of them. And so those videos are going to be coming out soon. We're going to talk to our pro staff, see what they're all about, what their favorite blanks are, what applications they use them for, and then their favorite new products.
Wow.
So we're going to be posting those all next week. If you keep an eye out on our page, you'll be able to see Adam J, Lori Heath, Sean O'Connell, Jameson Redding, Kevin Lanier, and I think there's one more.
I don't know.
I did a lot of videos while I was there.
I must have been busy because I didn't see these videos going on. Oh, I saw one with Sarge. Did you do one with Sarge?
Yeah, Bass Angler Magazine came over and you were in a meeting and they were like, oh, well, we want to take a photo and like promote the booth. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, I don't know everything. I know a good amount, like a year's worth of like learning and talking to him, but not everything that this guy knows. And so we did a funny little video with him and Sarge. That's on our page too if you want to check it out.
That's awesome.
But yeah, we had a wonderful time.
Yes, we did.
So this video that we're doing today, this live, is going to be about all of the things that I fished, and you with some of them, in Florida. Because if I'm going to Icast and I'm going to that side of the water, it was my mission to kind of do a crash course in fishing. This is kind of my first year getting into it. I was a little bit busy with other things earlier in life. And so with all our pro staff there, I wanted to take the opportunity to go fishing as much as I could.
So we had 4 fishing opportunities while we were in Florida. You know, we were there for, I don't know, I was there 11 days or something. So we had fishing opportunities where Eden got to learn Eden's firsts,
Eden's firsts. I did 2s, but they're firsts.
And you did a video series. You're going to do a video series about this.
It's going to be coming up within the next week. Eden's trip of the firsts. And our first one was with Frank Venable.
Yes, Frank is a good guy. Frank, I know he's watching. He actually helped us design a fly blank. And we're working on another project with Frank right now. Great guy, 30 years experience as a guide. We went out. He's one of those guys. I would definitely fish with him again. So we went out snook fishing.
I didn't get to catch my snookosaurus, but I got one pretty okay one.
Snookosaurus. I mean, Snookosaurus is a 20-pounder, right? Yeah, or plus, right?
I was trying, guys. I really was. I wanted to come back with something impressive.
So Frank took us out. And I wanted to fish the new RX-10s. Right? The RX-10s was a big hit at the show. This was the showstopper for a lot of people that came to our booth, and we had our pro staff walking around showing other people in other booths the new RX-10.
Sean O'Connell had his built up.
Yes.
That he fished during the tournament.
Yes.
And so he had his RX-10, and he had the reel on it and everything, and he was just walking around at booths and just handing it to people.
Right.
And, I mean, jaw-dropping.
Right.
The lightness of this rod, and it's just, even when I was talking to Bass Angler Magazine, they were saying this is the most highly technological rod in the industry today.
Yep, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And it's not just my opinion anymore. It's a lot of the industry opinion.
Yeah.
Is the new RX-10 is going to be the benchmark for all high-end bass, inshore, walleye, trout rods in the industry.
And snook. We used it to fish snook.
We did. We used it to fish snook. So my favorite, what we were fishing snook, was the ETEC 7.6 medium heavy. Is it on there? Oh yeah, 7.6 medium heavy. We were fishing. That's it.
That's it.
That's the one. We were fishing live croakers.
Yes.
Right. So I had to use the medium heavy a little bit, depending on the size of the bait.
Yes.
You can get away with a medium, sometimes a medium heavy. I personally was using a Daiwa Coastal. This is a 7.3-to-1 reel. It has 30-pound braid, and the guide had put, I want to say, 40-pound mono top shot on it.
Yeah.
You know, so this is the reel I was using. I'm a righty, I fish lefty. That's just how I fish. So this is the reel that I was using. So let's show them the blank. So I'm going to show them the two blanks. We're going to show you the 7.6 medium heavy and the 7.6 medium. All right?
Yes, please.
All right.
I think they're right over there for you.
Yep. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. So, blank weights. Let's go ahead and pull out the blank weights. Hey, can I get a new products catalog? We want to tell people about the new product catalog that's out.
Let me go find one.
Yeah,
you entertain the people, Bill Batson.
All right, I'll entertain you for a minute. You know, I'm not as good looking as Eden, but I do have a little more knowledge than her. So we do have the new product catalog out. Jeff, how many pages is that new products catalog?
16.
16 new pages. Yeah, and a bunch of new SKUs. So let everybody know, if you have not received one, voila, they are out. So this is the new product catalog, 16 pages, and on the inside is our new Eternity blanks and all the models.
Yes, and if you want to see a video with all of the models being pulled on, we have it up on our YouTube. If you look at Batson Enterprises on YouTube, it's going to be in our Blank Talk playlist. We did a full Blank Talk where we went through every single one of the RX-10 models.
Yes, you definitely want to go back and reference that Blank Talk.
Yes.
The blank weights go all the way from 1.64 ounces to the heaviest one, which was the one I was fishing with, is 2.45 ounces. I mean, weight is not an issue on this blank. Sensitivity and power,
oh my goodness,
it has everything. So I want to show you a little bit of what these two blanks are. So I'm going to go ahead and put the medium one. Well, safety glasses.
Oh, safety goggles.
It's been such a long time. We almost forgot our OSHA safety goggles.
Do we have any?
Sean, do we have any safety goggles?
We have trash bags. You just put one over your head.
I need safety goggles. Oh, there's one set right there. All right. We want to make sure we're all OSHA because, you know, Mom's going to watch this and she's going to give us a smack on the hand if we don't have our safety goggles on.
That's true.
And I don't blame her.
Yeah. So this was my first
Thank you, Sean.
experience fishing with these RX-10s.
Yes.
Thank you, Sean. And even though I am a very amateur angler,
Right.
it was impressive.
I like that. That's how you
We should start a band.
Crispy, crispy, crispy.
Start a band using only fishing components.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hold these. I use about that much rear grip to my elbow.
Yes.
So we're going to show you this a little bit. I want to show you the actions.
Wait, let me get a good grip on these.
All right.
What's the safe word for the week?
Safe word for the week is snooky.
Snooky! Oh, wait.
All right, so I'm going to show you the actions. These are considered a faster action rod, and you can go back and reference the Blank Talk models, but this one is a little heavier, and this one is a little lighter. You can tell when I pull, right? Mm-hmm. The lighter ones will pull farther back than these ones, than the heavier ones. Mm-hmm. So these are my two. So I fished this one with the little heavier bait, right? And I was fishing 30-pound braid on it with the 40-pound top shot, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
And this one would basically be about the same. But for sensitivity purposes, go ahead and let go. we were fishing these. I was fishing these because we were live lining the baits.
Yes.
Right? So when you were live lining the baits, you want to feel everything. I taught you. We were teaching. I did a little teaching episode with Eden, and where we would hold the line, you could feel that bait swimming, and you could feel it tick, tick, and all of a sudden you'd feel a thump.
Yes.
Right? And that's the fish sucking it in.
Yep.
And you could feel everything on these rods.
Everything.
It wasn't wait until the line was moving or anything like that. You could feel the thump.
Mm-hmm.
You could set the hook or reel into it depending on the hook. If you're using a J hook, you're going to set. If you're using a circle hook, you're just going to reel in.
Yep.
So that's the way we were fishing these two rods. Amazing.
Wonderful.
It was amazing. We've done the pull test on these, so I'm not going to do any pull tests or anything like that with these. But these are the two blanks we used.
Yes.
Right?
It's nice seeing them side by side to see the difference.
It is.
Give it to me. We have shirts.
Uh-oh.
We brought back some giveaways, even though we tried to give away everything over there.
We didn't give away everything? I thought for sure we gave away everything. Man, we tried to even give away our booth, I think.
We did. Ready for an upgrade. In case anyone wants to buy a booth in Florida, we're selling it.
It's a good plug, Eden. That's a good plug.
I try. This is a shirt.
I like this. That's like called my Superman blue.
Yes. It's got the Team Red Shadow on the front, matching what I have, except I'm in black.
Yep.
And then the Batson on the back.
And it says the best fishing rods start here. That is our tagline. The best fishing rods start here.
Which is very true.
Which is very true. Jeff, you have a question?
Oh, we have a winner.
Oh, we got a winner.
Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing?
All right, who won this beautiful shirt?
Juan Silva.
Juan Silva?
Juan Silva.
Juan Silva. I said it correct this time.
Nice, good.
Yeah.
Juan, get a hold of Eden.
You want me to give my spiel?
Give him your spiel.
Okay. Send us a message at Batson Enterprises on Facebook. Let me know your name, what size you are, and what address to send it to, and you get a free shirt.
Excellent. Excellent.
That was kind of smooth.
That is
throw and a catch.
And it's a beautiful. I love that blue.
Yeah.
I really do like that blue.
It's a good one. We call it Superman Blue.
Superman blue. So one more time, I was using a bait caster, right?
Yes.
And for those bigger snook, you would use the reel this size. This is a little 5,000.
Yeah.
This is a Shimano Sustain, right? This is a Daiwa. I don't have any preference in regards to manufacturers. It's usually species or application.
Yeah.
So I have Daiwa, I have Okumas, I got Shimanos, I've got Accurates, I've got a lot of different things. But this is the reel we were using.
Yeah.
A little larger size.
Yeah.
So people were asking about what reels we're using and kind of lures. Well, the lures were live croakers. So that's that. So
That's that.
That was a trip with Frank. Frank, thanks again. I look forward to the next time we get to fish together.
Yes.
I did meet your beautiful wife and your daughter at the
Yes.
show. And thanks again, Frank.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It was wonderful, and I caught my first snook.
And he gave us shirts, the Snook Nook.
Yes, the Snook Nook shirts. Those were good.
Those are cool shirts. All right.
Okay, what are we doing next?
Next, what do we do next? What do you want to talk about next?
What do we? Oh,
What'd you do next? So after
what did
we
I
did,
do?
Yeah, so you went.
I went bass fishing at the Disney Magic Kingdom Lake. What? With the Gilforce twins.
Yes, you did.
It was wonderful. I caught my first couple bass.
Go on. I'm listening.
Go on. We got to use the Gilforce twins prototype rods that we did with them.
Which rod?
It's the Revelation spinning 72 medium.
Perfect, Eden. You're getting better at this. REVS 72M. So you had the experience to go fish with the Galeforce twins. And a lot of
Yes.
people know them. They're large influencers. They're educational women.
Yes.
They help people do a lot of different things. And they were kind enough to take Eden to the most
Magical
magical place
place on
on
earth.
earth at Disney World. And they got to go fish bass.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the video is going to be coming out soon. The
Yep.
Galeforce has a video up on their channel right now. The video from my perspective is going to be up here pretty soon. But it was wonderful. We were using shiners.
Yep. Everybody likes live bait.
It was fun. We had a
Oh, yeah.
really great time. I learned a lot. You know, being with other lady anglers, it's less of like hook in hand.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
Oh, yeah.
going out with you, I love you so much, but he wants to see me succeed so bad that he's like, let me do everything and then you get to catch. And coming into this industry, I want to be able to learn everything for myself.
Sure.
You know, and be able to do it by myself.
Sure.
So working
Totally
with
understand.
them,
Yep.
I had a little bit more independence.
Right.
And it was wonderful. I had a lot of fun. Fishing at Disney was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and our guide, Mark, was amazing and wonderful. And we went on a little pontoon boat. It was fun. We had a
Excellent.
great time. And the rods were immaculate.
Yeah. So
Yes.
the prototype, which was, it's a Revelation. It is a little more durable. It's the
Yes.
durability, but it's got good sensitivity. So we're going to pull on this one so people can see
Are
this.
we hooking it?
Yeah, we can hook it. You want to hook it?
Yeah, I
All right, let's hook it.
want to hook it.
Let's see what kind of power we can get out
Let's
of it
make sure I can turn it on
All right.
and zero it out.
All right. You want
Change the mode over to peak.
peak?
Yep.
All right.
Thank
Move that black thing so people can see this. All right, there we go. I'm not sure if they can really see, but these are also a fast action rod. It's a spinning rod, so it's a lighter actions, and you can see the power pull back on it a little bit, and it's got plenty of power. This rod's got plenty of power. I mean, you can pretty much do whatever you want with this particular stick. I'm not going to pull real hard on it. It kind of bottoms out at about 6 pounds of pressure. I mean, I could pull harder on that, but you don't need to see it. You can see the actions are pretty quick. The power pulls back. We call it like a 2-speed blank. As the more you pull into it, the farther the power pulls back. And a little thicker walls, a little more durable. Still crispy, still has sensitivity. And this is in the Revelation line.
Yeah.
So this is the blank you used for that.
That is the blank that I used for that.
That was awesome.
It was so much fun.
I'm
and
glad.
if you watch the video, you get to see the rod in action. And the twins were so nice. It was a wonderful experience. And I caught my first bass.
And I saw already,
Kicking bass.
10,000 people have already watched that little video that they put out.
Yeah.
And they did a live video with you guys, and
Yes.
you guys had a really good time.
Yeah, we had a really fun time, and they were wonderful ladies.
Oh,
I
they
mean,
were.
even if we're not filming, I would love to hang out with them.
Yeah, no, they're nice ladies. They came to our booth and hung out, and they're very professional.
Yes.
They're very
And
professional.
they have a cute dog.
Kona.
Kona.
Yeah, excellent. All right, let's move on.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
So, after that, you went on a trip by yourself that I did not go on.
Yep, so I was going to go offshore, but we got weathered out. So really didn't get to do offshore thing. Just part of fishing, as everybody knows. Sometimes that's why they call it fishing and not catching all the time. Obviously, we're in an industry where 95% of the time we do catch fish, but there's that 5% time where you don't. I went out with Zach, which is another friend of a friend. We went out on his boat. We couldn't get offshore, so we stayed inshore. Caught a couple small species, little jacks. I hooked a couple things that were larger that didn't stick. One of them took me into the docks. I think it was a big snook.
You lost your Snookosaurus?
Well, yeah, I don't know if it was a snookosaurus, but it had some meat to it. So I pulled on it. He broke me off, but we were fishing around docks, and it happens. So that was also a good trip.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anytime I can get on the water and have somewhat of a day off, is nice. It is hot out there, so I'm more of a morning fisherman when I go to Florida, or an evening fisherman. That middle day really gets to you.
It gets super hot.
It does get hot.
So, the show ended.
Yes.
Yes.
Icast ended.
Icast ended.
Yep.
We had a wonderful time.
Yes.
And then after that, we
Yes.
decided to stick around for a couple more days in Florida.
Yes.
And endure the heat a little bit longer.
Right.
So that we could go out and meet with our good friend, Kevin Bratz.
Yeah, most definitely.
Of Get Bit.
So we had planned to go with Kevin to his facility, to go fishing with Kevin on Sunday and do a live in-store show at Get Bit on Monday. Plans changed. Kevin and his family had an opportunity to go down to the Keys
Yes.
for a week for the mini lobster opening. I mean, it was crazy. Thousands and thousands of people there, and the Keys are amazing. So he decided to do that, and he invited us down.
Yes. And we decided to take the opportunity to go and get a couple more species for my first.
Yes.
And I wanted to visit the Keys because that's where you and Mom had your honeymoon.
Yes, me and my beautiful wife were there 23 years ago next week.
He's old.
We were in Isle Morada, so
Yeah.
We have a question, Jeff.
Well, Grandpa Don's watching, so we gotta give him
Grandpa Don. Hi, Grandpa Don. Love you very much. Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, I think we're going to come see you, Don. We have a show in Denver. Nope.
No,
Utah. It was in Denver. In Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah. We'll be attending the after show, American Fly Fishing Trade Association show. We'll have a booth there in October. So we're going to head down there. But anyways, Don, good. I'm glad you're watching.
Yes.
So,
we went down
yes.
to the Keys.
6-hour drive.
6-hour drive, just like this. You know, just wiggling on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. More like pedal to the metal, speed flying, and throwing my glasses on the floor.
Yeah, they say I drive fast. But the speed limit's 70.
Allegedly. Don't admit to it.
No.
So we went all the way down to the Keys
Yes.
to meet Kevin Bratz.
We went down to Marathon.
Yes, we went down to Marathon, and we got there around 2, 3 o'clock.
Yeah. I think we were early.
We were a little bit early.
I think we
were going fast.
Yeah, and we got into the hotel. We got to check in a little early.
Yes.
We packed up our gear and went and met Kevin and his family.
Yes, over at the docks.
Yep.
And he had his new boat there.
Yep, 25-foot Pathfinder with a little tuna tower on it. Beautiful boat with the 300 on the back.
Yeah, and he took us out fishing with his son Hunter.
Yes.
Little 6-year-old kid. This kid, I think, knows more about fishing than I do.
Oh, most definitely.
Definitely does. definitely does.
Definitely does. And he's a very passionate fisherman.
Yes.
Him and his family are obviously great people. Kevin and I have been partners in this industry for over 10 years. He is our largest distributor in the world, stocking distributor in the world for many Batson products. Great guy, great family.
Yeah.
Great set of morals, integrity, all the stuff that we look for when we partner people.
Yes. So we went out on his boat. It was my first offshore trip.
Yeah, it was.
And I caught my first mahi-mahi.
Yep.
My first tuna.
Yep.
And my first skipjack.
Yes. All in the same day.
All in the same day.
Yep.
Yeah, so if we have a bunch of footage of that trip, we got some great footage. We talked to Kevin. We got some footage of Hunter catching his first mahi as well. He got his a little bit earlier than mine at 6 years old compared to 21.
Right.
But he was awesome. So we have a bunch of that footage. It's going to be up on YouTube, Batson Enterprises, for my trip of firsts.
Yep. I'm looking forward to seeing that new little series that you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big fan of promoting the lifestyle and all the stuff that goes on, because it's not just about the fishing. It's about the personal relationships we make with people. It's about, passion. It's about the lifestyle. Yeah, catching fish is a bonus.
Catching fish is a bonus.
It's a bonus, but that's not always what it's about.
Well, and my favorite part of it was really making the relationships with the pro staff, because these are people that I see online a lot. I'm over here behind the screen talking to people, typing, and being able to go to Florida and talking to them and meeting them and fishing with them. It creates an entire different kind of bond.
Yep. Like I said, this is a relationship-based industry, and we're all about the relationships.
Okay, let's talk about the rods that we were using. So we were trolling.
Yes, go ahead and flip that board around so people can see what we're talking about.
Right?
This one. Yeah. So let's talk about that one.
Okay.
So we were using, there's a lot of different applications for a lot of different blanks. Just because it says it's a vertical jigging blank or a knife jigging blank doesn't mean you can't use it for other things.
Yes.
So we were doing a technique where we were just flatlining a lure, whether it be a jet head or whether it be some kind of lure. We're just flatlining these lures using a little bit larger reels.
Yes.
I'm going to show you the size reels. This would be your bait caster. This particular one is a Tranx 500.
Yes.
Or a little bit larger spinning reels per se, and this is probably a 7500 or an 8500 size spinning reels. So we upgraded our gear for the fish and being offshore. And the blanks we were using per se are the knife jigging blanks. These are the little bit shorter ones, 6'6". You can go down to 6 foot. We have 5'8". We have 6 foot. We have 6'6". These are 6 footers.
Yes.
So I'm gonna pull on these two.
Hey, you're forgetting something.
Oh.
So am I. I threw them on the floor, and now they're on my hat.
All right. we're gonna put on our safety glasses. We're gonna show you what these 6'6" look like. Yep, that's about right. Right. All right, we're gonna.
Is that how you measure the rods all the time?
Yeah, I just put them up to see how tall I am, so I know I'm about 6'2". This is about. I was 6'2". I might be shorter now. As you get older, you get shorter, and it's about 4 more inches. So, yeah, so 6'6", right? So we're gonna pull on these blanks, and the lighter one is the one in my left hand.
Wait,
the heavier
let me get
one.
a good grip on these.
Yep. The heavier one is the one in my right hand, and these have a little more parabolic bend to them. They're not as fast, but they've got plenty of power. This one is fun. This is a fun little tuna rod. This is the 606 250. and this is the 325. You can see the power, right? Sorry, Eden. And you can see this. I prefer the 250s.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let go. I prefer the 250s. This one per se, or was built as a spinning rod. You know, so it's easier for anglers that are not as experienced with the bait casters. They use a lot of spinning rods down in Florida, more than we would where we're from in California or the West Coast fishing. It's more bait casters, but there's a lot of spinning rods.
Yeah.
So this one was built into a spinning rod, right? And this one was built into a bait caster, a little bit heavier.
Oh, we're getting called for a giveaway.
Uh-oh, giveaway. I'll take the blank.
Frank wants to know, he wanted you to say hello to the no-see-ums.
Oh, goodness gracious, Frank. So, my first trip in Florida, no one told me that there's these tiny little baby mosquitoes that you can't see. So
They're not mosquitoes.
They're no-see-ums. I forgot that I had that on my
I
head.
don't even know what the real name of them is.
Hello, gang.
Hello, mother dear.
Side stuff.
Hey, look who stopped by,
The
Mama.
matriarch of the family.
Hello, mother.
Hello. How's it going, gang?
Good. How are you?
Good.
You're live.
All right. Hi. How's
Say
it
hello,
going,
everybody.
I hope you're getting some good things here.
Yep, we're talking about our trip to Florida
Yes.
and all the stuff that we were using while we were down there.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
great,
it's
good.
awesome.
I hope you enjoy it. You have a great day, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Mama.
Mama.
Hey, nice high five. Look at Mom stops by for a quickie.
That
Nice.
wasn't planned.
That was not planned. Mom was just driving by. I think she's bringing us everybody lunch today.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Mom?
Yeah.
Mom brought the whole facility lunch today.
Yes.
And it's her day off, actually. So
Yes, it
she's
is.
stepping up and bringing us all lunch.
Okay.
All right.
So I was bit by a lot of these bugs, and
Okay, here we go.
first
Sorry.
day out, and so for the rest of the show, my legs were covered, and they still itch. I think I had about 40 bug bites on my legs because I decided to wear shorts fishing in Stuart, Florida, and apparently those bugs thought I was sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't like me because I'm not sweet. They do not bite me because they know I am sour.
Yes.
Yeah. And you get that sweet white meat. All right. Go ahead and give
So-
a hat away.
Let's give a hat away instead of talking about my bug bites.
Can you give him a jig blank too with the hat?
Oh, you
Oh,
get a jig blank
double
and
it
a
up.
hat. Let's go. Wait.
Juan Verdugo.
Juan Verdugo.
Juan
I
Verdugo.
hope I pronounced that right.
Yeah, Verdugo. Probably Verdugo.
Okay, nice.
Juan
So,
Verdugo.
you've probably been listening, but I'm going to give you my spiel.
Yep.
Anyways, you're going to send a message to Batson Enterprises on Facebook. You're going to tell me that you won one of these beautiful blanks. You can choose which one you would like.
Yep. One of
And
the
a
one of the RCKJB 606s. Depending on the power that you want one, we'll
Yeah.
send you what you want, and we're also going to send you this awesome
Yes.
hat.
And if you would like a build sheet, we have our build sheets available for this specific blank, what we recommend be put on it. And then if you are not a builder, we can connect you with someone who is. That is one of our trusted builders.
Yep.
Yes.
Most definitely.
So
A
send
builder
us a
in your area.
message. Yeah, we'll connect you with a builder in your area.
I'm going to guess he's a builder. He might be a builder.
You'll probably.
A lot of builders watch, which I don't blame them for wanting to watch.
I don't blame them either.
Yep.
Yeah, but you also get a hat, and then we can match.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Juan.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. So those particular blanks, they're a little bit softer down the mid.
Yes.
They can take a little bit, and when you're trolling like that, a lot of guys don't stop the boat.
Yeah.
So you're trying to double up and triple up. So you're going to be dragging that. Sometimes you drag those fish a little
Yeah.
bit. So the blackfin that you caught,
Yes.
it was amazing.
Yes.
You know,
I had a fun time.
And it was about a, 10-pounder?
Yeah.
Did it pull?
Okay, so this is my first experience with anything over the size of a trout, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So, I mean, I wasn't quite sure. I mean, I've talked about it, I've heard it in theory, but I've never had the experience of actually trying to pull in something bigger than like 3 or 4 pounds.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so I'm over there. He's standing behind my shoulder, just yelling at me. He's like,
I wasn't yelling. I
pull
was
up."
coaching. I was
He
coaching.
was coaching. Reel down, pull up. Reel down, pull up.
Yep, you did a
And
good job.
Thank you. I tried.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. You know that feeling that you get when you get the bite and
Yep.
you have the adrenaline rush.
Yep.
It was really fun. And then we ended up eating that blackfin that same night.
That's right. We went back to the dock and we made sashimi So we made chunked it out really nice, and sliced it up and had some wasabi and soy sauce and had it for dinner.
Yes.
With the Bratz family.
Yes.
You know, sitting around outside, beautiful area. They stayed at the place called a Blackfin Resort, which is down there in Marathon.
Yep.
And they had this little area out in front where we had picnic tables and a thatch hut, and we had a really nice dinner that evening. And makes for long days, but it was well worth it being able to hang out with Kevin and his family.
Yeah, and then the next morning we went fishing with them too.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
We went fishing again with him. So, want to talk about that?
I don't exactly know where we went.
Okay, so we decided we were going to try different species.
Yes.
So we're on a trip of Eden's first. So
Yes.
my main goal was to get Eden a bunch of different species, right? And having this opportunity, it was amazing. So Kevin decided we decided as a team, we were going to go try different species. So we were going to go reef fishing. We were going to try for some yellowtail snappers and whatever else is on the reef.
Yeah.
So we went out to the 90-foot line, threw an anchor, threw out some chum bags.
Yep.
Kevin had it all dialed in.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and Hunter was all over it.
He was.
Hunter outfished everybody on the second day.
Hunter was
for
over
sure.
there. He was like, "This is what I do, Eden."
Yeah.
He stood next to me. He was like,
6-year-old kid.
This is the jig that you want to use.
Yep.
And you're gonna drop it down. You're just gonna let the line out. You're gonna let the line out, and then you're gonna reel up real slowly.
Right.
He was over there coaching me and throwing chum into the water while he was fishing. He had it dialed in. This little 6-year-old is amazing. Kevin trains him right.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So we were fishing light rods. So we were fishing like an SP842 and an SP843. And these are popular blanks. We've talked about these blanks many a time. This is one of the most popular blanks that we have. I know people take this out snapper fishing. They do a lot of different things with this blank. But we were fishing the 842 and the 843 with a little smaller reels like this, you know, with like 12-pound test.
Yep.
So the object was to chum it, take a little jig head, put a little piece of squid on there, and as you're throwing a chum, you throw this out there too.
Yeah.
And you kind of want to just let it float with the chum.
Yep.
So those fish are just eating it. As soon as they see any resistance or something like that, they're not going to pick it up. So you just, like Hunter was saying, just let the line out, let it out. We're in 90 feet of water. You'll know about when it hits the bottom, and when it hits the bottom, you just reel it up real slow.
Yep.
And you redo it. So let's show those blanks. I know we've showed them many
Well,
times.
these are very popular, amazing.
These are
blanks.
very popular blanks.
Oops, sorry guys.
And go ahead and put your glasses on so we...
I stole yours.
That's all right. I'll take yours then. And this is the SP 842 and 843. Small diameters. You know, these are rated 6 to 12 and 8 to 14.
Yep.
So that's about what we were fishing. And we're catching little yellowtail snapper.
Yep.
We caught one bigger one. I forget the name. Darn it. But it was a beautiful fish.
Yes.
A good eater. It was in the grouper. I want to say it was in a grouper family.
Yeah, it was this beautiful like pearl color.
Pearl white.
Yeah.
It looked like some kind of grouper. So we're going to go ahead and bend these. And these are a little more parabolic, like a lot of the blanks
Let me get a good grip on
for
these.
these types of applications.
Remind me of our safe word?
Yep.
Snooky. Oh, Snooky!
Snooky. All right, let me put my glasses down because they don't do any good.
When they're on your forehead.
On their-
They
my
protect your forehead real well.
Right. So look at. You can see this rod. Go ahead and move that. Yeah, so people can see. This is a 2-power blank. So this is a 6 to 12, right? And it's got good power, you know, so you can pull on it, right? And this one actually has a little more power, and you can see, and you can tell by the diameter, and you can tell by the power. So these are the two that basically we were using. And they were built as spinning rods.
Yeah.
They were built up as spinning rods, like I said, with little 2,500 size reels. This is a little Daiwa Ballistic. Nice little reel.
Yeah.
Nice and light. I like that rod and reel is.
Oh.
I know we're not promoting reels and we do not sell reels, but this is the type of stuff we were using. Small 16-ounce jig heads, small little hooks. Put a piece of bait on there. Let it flow with the chum and catching those fish. So that day, you caught a little yellowtail snapper. Yep, a little one.
Did I?
Yep, you doubled up with Hunter.
Oh, I did.
Remember when he told you what jig to use,
Yep.
and then you dropped it down and got that fish?
Yeah, I wasn't doing very well the entire day, and then I listened to Hunter's advice, and we caught a little yellowtail snapper.
Yep.
Got another mahi.
Got another mahi. We brought
Yeah.
in a small school of mahi in shallow water. Jeff, got a
Yes.
question?
Give one of those away.
Yeah.
I was thinking giving away
RX-10.
a new eternity. One of the ones.
You
that
know,
That's a great idea.
I think that's
Yeah.
a great idea, but first I want to say,
Yeah.
to enter this quick mini giveaway, you should ask us some questions down below. That way we can answer them. And then
Oh,
when
he's throwing stuff in
Well,
now.
I think we
just-
should,
Yeah, sure.
because we want to interact with you guys and answer your guys' questions.
Sure. You know, which is fine. We could do that. Let's talk about something else real quick. All right, we're gonna give away another shirt. Oh, I like that color. Not for me, but
Ooh.
some people. I'm not a big fan of that color, but you know,
You're colorblind, so you have no say in colors.
that's a great purple shirt.
I'm also colorblind, so I don't have any say in colors.
Isn't that purple?
It's not purple.
It's not.
No.
Is it like a light blue? Aquamarine. What is it?
I can't see that color.
Chad Lukart wants to know what was the favorite fish you caught?
Oh.
Chad Lukehart wants to know what my
What-
favorite.
what was your favorite?
That is a good question, Chad. I think that blackfin was my favorite.
Nice.
I'm not a tuna slayer like Lori Heath. I'm not on the rail yet, but I'm hoping to get there.
You need
I'm
to start
hoping-
your push-ups.
I know. I need to start doing push-ups and really build up that arm strength because I'm noodle armed right now.
Right. So,
Chad
Ian's-
Lukehart.
Chad Lukart, Ian's favorite fish was that blackfin.
Yes, and then eating it afterwards was awesome. Oh,
Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
like fresh tuna.
Nothing like
We're
fresh
big
tuna.
tuna fans.
Yes.
Our family. Fresh sashimi, poke, tuna fan people, right?
Yeah.
So that was your favorite fish.
That was
I
my
forgot to
favorite
ask you what was your favorite fish.
that was my favorite
I know
fish.
the snooks are
Chad
fun.
Lukehart remembered to ask me.
Yeah, at least he did, right?
Okay, was that our question? Was that our winner?
John Hood gets that shirt.
John Hood. Oh, is that the guy that I said John Nude that one
It
time?
could be John Nude.
John Hood,
Yeah.
not nude.
and he's a regular watcher.
Yes, he is.
We got a little regular watchers.
You get this shirt. Dun, da, da, da. Who gets the eternity?
Well, hold on.
Oh, wait.
I would like to say something else. We should give away some stuff to people that watch the show later that can't watch the show live. How's that sound? We should work on that.
Yeah.
Because I know thousands of people watch this show, but only we'll get 100 people or 80 people that watch it live. But we should probably give away something to somebody that watches it later.
For our YouTube watchers and everything. We'll
we'll
talk
figure-
about it.
we'll talk
We'll
about
have
that.
a marketing meeting.
Okay, you guys do
Officially.
that. Okay, you let me know what you come up with.
I will. Okay.
Hold on.
Guide suggestions for the 7.6 medium heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, guide suggestions.
Right, so we have it right here.
We should come in a little bit closer.
You want to come in? I would suggest on the guides, obviously, I personally like the titaniums. I think titanium here, it would be my guide selection. This is the 7.6M. I might go double footers on the 7.6 MH, but it's the TI MXN ZG guides. This is the build for the 7.6 medium. The medium heavies might be very close to the same.
Mm-hmm.
I personally like double footers, but that's just me. But this one is, here's the build sheet for that. So
Let's give one of these away.
for the spinning guides, it would be the TIY TZG, and for the casting, it would be the TI MXN ZGs in the titanium. Or in frame styles, it's the Y frame or the MXN frame. So those are the two that I would suggest.
Sometimes I forget there's so much going on up there. How do
Yep.
you remember all that?
Exactly. I'm the one that makes up the part numbers.
Yes, Jeff.
So shooting from the hip here.
Yes.
We'll do the eternity giveaway for our YouTube guys. So this video will go to YouTube Monday, 12 noon Pacific time. We'll give away the eternity to one of the commenters on YouTube.
Okay,
Excellent.
that is a great suggestion,
that's
Jeff.
a
Let me
great
repeat
idea.
that.
Yep.
So, Jeff, our marketing manager, he just said that we are going to do the Eternity giveaway. So, we are giving away one of our Eternity RX10 blanks. And this one is going to be for our YouTube guys.
Yep.
Okay, so this video is going to be going live on YouTube on Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 12 a.m.
We'll comment the winner on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll comment
Yeah.
the winner on YouTube.
I don't know.
I don't know. You tell-
I don't know.
Sure,
I'm
sure.
trying to repeat.
All right.
We're putting this on YouTube at 12 Pacific Standard Time.
Perfect.
So we are going to be doing the giveaway to anyone who is commenting, asking questions, talking. We'll pick from the commenters who wins.
Yep.
Make sure if you're commenting for the giveaway that there's some way that we can contact you, because I know that on YouTube it's a little bit harder to get in contact because they don't have a messaging service.
Yep.
So we're going to be posting something about that later. Keep an eye out on our Facebook page.
Excellent.
And we will do the giveaway for our YouTube guys.
Subscribe over the
So
weekend.
make sure that you subscribe and
Yep.
look at our channel and keep updated.
We'll figure it out.
Yes.
Excellent.
That's where all of the video series is going on as well, so you might as well.
Perfect. A couple other things I want to talk about while
Yes.
we got a few more minutes. If we have no more questions, there's a couple things I'd like to talk about. Obviously, the Icast Show was a huge show. We got to see a lot of our friends and family and industry people there. The RX-10 was the showstopper.
Yep.
Not just at our booth, but at a lot of different booths. But even though we're in Florida, we have a lot of customers that come in from the East Coast,
Yep.
from the Midwest. And a big thing for them was our new line of ice blanks. We did a bunch of different ice blanks,
cool.
right, which is really cool. And we came out with some new parts. And I want to get this on film because I know somebody will knock this off before the end of the year. So I'm allowed to say that, aren't I?
I don't think we can stop you.
I know you're not going to stop
There's
me.
no way to put a
Because-
filter on Bill Batson.
Because Batson does a lot of original designs,
Yep.
and people like
This
original
thing
designs.
is actually amazing.
It is pretty cool.
So people who used to use ice grips, they would
Yes.
zip tie their reels on.
Or they would tape them on with electrical tape. So
If you're gonna get like a nice custom rod,
you don't want to really.
don't-
Yeah, I understand that, but you know,
Yeah.
it's whatever they do. All right. So what we did is we made this really cool grip, and it's a carbon grip. It's a reamable grip. Has a small ID. Comes with a little butt cap, and they're fishing these rods like this, right? So imagine a rod sticking out. They fish them like this, right? So what we did is we made this carbon. We grooved the core and wrapped the carbon around it. So these bands pop into these little things, right? And we
Yep.
call these reel bands. They have other names for them. And we're not going to go there because everybody says I'm not allowed to say that, and I'm not going to. But anyways, so these are really hard, heavy-duty rubber bands.
Yes.
So when you buy one of these grips, it's going to come like this. Oh, stop moving. She says, stop moving. When you buy one of these, it's going to come with the butt cap, a reamable core, carbon grip, and it comes with 4 of these bands. But we're not going to put the bands on, they say. We're going to send you the bands, and when we send you the bands, they look like this. They're really small.
yes,
Right.
so they can hold the reel on there
Yeah,
real
of
good
course.
and tight.
So I'm going to show you my suggestion on how to get them on. Really simple. Get a pair of needle nose pliers like this. I'm going to try this left-handed. Here we go.
You sure you got it?
Yeah, I got it. And you're gonna try to get this on there. They make a tool for this, but this is my tool. And you're gonna put it on just like that. Right? Perfect, just like that. And I'm gonna grab a reel and show you how they work. So you roll them out to the farther side. You put it here, and you roll them over your reel foot, and it goes into these grooves so they don't just roll around willy-nilly. Willy-nilly?
Willy-nilly? Willy-billy?
You don't want things rolling around just all willy-nilly, right? So
Yeah.
I would roll them into the grooves, 2 on each side, 1 side. Sorry, Holly, I know I'm moving around. People can see. And then 2 sides like this. And
That thing isn't going anywhere.
no. And people fish ice rods like this. I know that they do this. This reel might even be a little bit big for ice rods. But this is basically what it's going to look like. I think I've done this once before, but I don't know. I did it again. So
Yeah.
anyways, so there's our ice grips.
They're amazing.
Amazing. Carbon.
Newest
light,
technology.
Newest technology that we have.
Always setting the bar high.
Always setting the bar high. So be looking for our new product catalog. If you want one, please send us a catalog request or a
On the website.
On the
So
website.
BatsonEnterprises.com.
Yep.
If you click the little link that says catalog, you can view it via PDF, or you can send a catalog request. Decide if you want the full master catalog, the new product, or both, and then we'll send it to you.
Yes, we will. All right. So I think that's all I got for today.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we've been on the road, still trying to get caught up a little bit.
Yeah.
So it is Friday.
And we get to eat food soon.
Yep. Like I said, Mama brought lunch for everybody, so we're looking forward to that. We are going to lose one of our team members, Austin, who's been really helpful this year.
Yep.
The last year, doing a lot of different things from our prints. He helped with our prints to helping in the warehouse to specking out rods. He's going on to pursue his career as an engineer.
Yes.
And use the degree that he went to college for.
Yes.
I wish I could use him here, but not at this point in time. He might come back. You never know.
You never know.
If I could clone that kid, I'd have 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, he's right back there. He can actually hear you say nice things about him.
No, there he is. Come on, Austin.
Austin, come here.
Come on, Austin. Step on up. We're going to get Austin in here just so everybody can see a face. And he's been working with us and been a big help. Thank you very much, Austin.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. We've known each other for a long time. I've coached him since he was young. He was one of my soccer goalies, grade school, high school, and it's been an honor and a pleasure having him here. Hopefully he'll come back at some point in time. You never know. You never know. All right, thank you, Austin. All right,
Okay.
so let's close this thing
we
up and go
closing
eat
out?
lunch.
Yeah, I'm ready to eat.
Yeah. All right. Anything you want to say? You want to give your last spiel?
I'll give my last spiel. You're on our Facebook page right now. If you click a little link that says Batson Enterprises right above the video, you can like our page and subscribe to see notifications. Are you looking up for it?
I was looking for it.
And subscribe to see notifications for when we do post. We're going to be doing a post about that Eternity giveaway. We're going to be posting about that new video series. We have 2 new video series coming out. We have our Pro Staff Spotlights, and then we have my trip of the first with all the footage from Icast, which is also going to be up on our YouTube channel, Batson Enterprises. We also post pretty frequently on our Instagram page at Team Rain Shadow. If you give all of those a like and a follow, it would mean a lot to us. We try to post as much as we can and interact with our followers.
Perfect. I would like to say a couple of things.
Yes.
Are you done with your spiel?
I'm done with my
You
spiel.
might want to slow it down a little bit because a lot of people can't understand how fast Eden talks.
I talk very fast.
That's okay. I just want to say thank you to everybody that watches us and supports what we do for this industry. It means a lot to us. This is not just a job. This is a lifestyle, and our integrity and everything that goes along with it. We just appreciate everybody and all the families and everybody that we get to help. There's thousands of people around the world that depend on what we do here to feed their families, and we take that very seriously.
Yes.
The industry is booming right now. We've had more challenges than ever, but we enjoy the challenge, and I know that we're doing the best we can.
Yes.
So I just want to say thank you, everybody, and aloha, and
Bishon.
Bishon.
One last shout out to Wayne Kodo for helping me introduce myself to everyone and being there for me at Icast. It was nice to meet you.
Wayne's a good guy.
Wayne's a really great guy.
Thank you. Aloha.